Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. Across from him, the Saints head coach Kellen Moore. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go here in New Orleans. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. A tight end in motion now. Now, faking the give. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Niners offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener, and you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out. Were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Third and long.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Back to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. They motion the slot man left. They'll look to throw. This one hauled in by Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 6.
He'll look to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. So from the 36, it is first and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Tackle made right
Ball
at midfield.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a run on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try and run it with Walker. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully...
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Nothing it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll in trouble, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to number
3rd
21.
and long.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll motion the slot man right.
14.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Taylor now to return it, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. And the Saints 40
back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the 49ers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal use. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will open up a 13-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, Saint is able to get on it quick. So they're going to keep the ball.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a nice sequence there defensively. They'll give him 8 yards, but they get him down well short of the first down, and it's 4th down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. 49ers offense, and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. That is caught left side by Taylor. They try again, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
7. First down, 49ers.
Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
A run here with McCaffrey. Woo! Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
That one incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Number 82, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division. Yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady, and then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan, and New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees, and Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets, new coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay has been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it. You know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Saints offense ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
Yeah, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back, under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their 1st round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, a Heisman winner, Colorado, great play, both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, and I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful plays? I believe it's harder to find impactful defensive backs. I think it's a harder position. I think the league favors the offense with the rules and the play style. So if I'm Jacksonville, I'm making Travis Hunter a defensive back on day 1, and then I'm going to package my offensive plays around his skill set to take advantage of him as a wide receiver. And then as time goes on, it will eventually unfold where he'll be able to have a role on both sides of the ball more consistently. But if I was in Jacksonville, that's what I would do. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see how fast and how big of a role on both.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone, that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
To number 23. A gain of 14. And the 49er 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now it's 2nd and 1. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 28-yard line.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is the running back. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is the visitors' running back. He scored the first 2 touchdowns of his young NFL career. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns for their next week. Broncos and Jags. Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at
37.
the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his man. That's great. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Saints, first down.
Now, faking the give. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Back to the air one more time. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality, you just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6 and 11 at the bottom looking up, it's pretty remarkable. But to your point, like, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements. The way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs. And the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg, is the different philosophical challenges that defenses see. We know Kyle Shanahan does with the Niners. The Rams and Sean McVay always at the top end of the game. And then the unpredictability of Kyler Murray plus the physicality that Seattle has played with. You've got to have a lot of club. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and long.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This one will be from 37 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Niners will extend their third-quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball to 35? Or even if I bail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror the playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, "Oh, well, just get a stop." Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over.
That's good for another save.
Hill looks to throw. That's into the hands of the fullback. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, very big touchdown there. Makes it a 10-point game. And now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
And this time they stopped him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Open man is Davis.
Complete to number 84. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Into incompletion.
It's 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Complete to number
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. three, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a 49er first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San
His
Francisco.
first touchdown of the new campaign. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they bring him down to none until he gets the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
To number 6. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 15.
And he's in. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The score, Niners 29. Saints
The kickoff
19.
team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is taken at the 25. And a very solid as they're able to bring him down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Shotgun run now with Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run the toss with Walker. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This one is hauled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance.
Now, remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 29. Saints
So they've cut into the
26.
lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The 49ers now to punt this one. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass. Ball's incomplete.
Intended for number 80. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one.
And the Saints.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They go with Walker. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
It's a turnover on downs.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Saints have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
Mike, on the list of worst possible outcomes for this drive, that is certainly at the top. With this much time left, all you're looking to do is, one, maintain possession of the ball, and number two, run off as much clock as possible. Then disaster strikes. Not only do you turn the ball over, you let him take it back for 6, and now you find yourself coming back onto the field here in a minute, trailing with very little time left.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable with Taylor. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
Back to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
And a 49er first down.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. He'll look to throw. That is caught left side by Taylor. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Saints are right back in this one.
File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Saints offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down. And then time to shake hands. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Tight end going in motion here. So this one, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.